Shalom, shalom, Israel. Giving honor to the Most High and the Saint Yahweh. We are the BattleAxes coming at you with another Monday night class, a Monday night dine-in. Or we don't dine with the swine. All praise to the Most High, man. We don't dine with that swine over here, man. Keep that swine over there, man. We don't play with that swine. We always make these classes out for brothers and sisters to try to stay in the spirit. You know, a lot of things going on right now. We call it Jacob's trouble, but you know, a lot of things going on right now. Our people getting shot down in these streets. Our people still in the bottom. Our people still don't know who they are. So we try to give Monday night classes, Sunday night classes, Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday, so that you may get the understanding and get some more knowledge, feeding that spirit, so you can win that flesh versus spirit battle. Tonight's class we're going to go into righteous actions speak louder than words. Righteous actions speak louder than words. Like we said, if you haven't subscribed, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you can get all the classes, man. This is very important that we understand and wake up to know our heritage and know who we are. This Bible is our history book. So, you know, we got a lot of acts going on right now. Acts are going into actions. You know, people want to riot. That's an action. People want to protest. That's an action. But what are the people that's trying to keep God's laws? That's the action that we need to be doing.
Gone.
See, we got a saying, and we always got that saying, actions speak louder than words. Yeah, they do. But when it's down to the Most High God, righteous actions speak louder than words. So we can always say, yeah, I'm a good dude. I try to do this. I try to do that. But we know good is keeping the commandments. So you want to make sure that you're trying to do righteous actions. Those are the actions that speak louder than words. Not just any old action. Because is a riot helping our people? Is a protest helping our people? No, we've been doing that for over 400 years, and it's been the same result. That's called insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, looking for a different result. That's what that is. So we want to do righteous acts, man, righteous actions, so that the Lord will come back and get his children out of these situations. So first scripture we'll pull tonight. You go to Deuteronomy 6:25 right quick. We'll get righteous. Blow that trumpet out. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah. It's still a righteous act, bro. That's a righteous act, bro. Righteous act, bro.
That's right.
It's still a righteous act.
Right. Yeah.
We're blowing that trumpet, man, trying to wake Israel up, man. Letting y'all know the warning is coming, man. Destruction is coming to America. When you hear that trumpet, no. The prophets out there warning our people, man. That's what that trumpet is, man. So we're going to give you the understanding today, Deuteronomy 6:25. Let's see what righteous is. Righteous actions speak louder than words.
6.
Righteous actions speak louder than words. We'll always reiterate the class. Whenever you're ready.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, and verse number 25.
Read.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
If we observe the what?
Do all of these commandments before the Lord our God, as he had commanded us.
Read that again so we can let them know what righteous is. We just want to show you what righteous is right now.
Deuteronomy 6:25, and it reads, and it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God.
Before the Lord our God. So righteousness is trying to keep the commandments of the Most High God. That's it. That's all. If you're being righteous, then you're trying to rehearse a righteous act, which is keeping the acts of the Most High God. And when you say rehearse a righteous act, what is that act going to? Righteous action. When you're rehearsing a righteous act, you're trying to rehearse righteous actions. Righteous actions toward your God. Knowing that what he asked you to do. If he asked you to do it, then we should be doing it. So we just wanted to touch that right quick. Let's go to Colossians, man. 3:17. Colossians 3:17. Book Colossians chapter 3, verse 17.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 17.
Read.
Listen up, Israel. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed.
Read that again.
And whatsoever ye do in word or in deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushua.
Say, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed. See, first action is, yeah, you want to go out there, brother, sister, ask you, yeah, what is that? The little thing hanging off your shirt. Yeah, these fringes. You want to talk, you want to let them know what it is. But the second thing, indeed, is you want to show the action put forth that you're talking about. Like the Bible said in Matthew 7:1, don't be a hypocrite. If you can tell somebody to put on a beard on their face, not cut their beard. If you can tell somebody, a sister, to keep your hair wrapped or don't put on them tight, skimpy clothes, but then you got to go out and perform the actions leading toward it. That's how you let your light shine. It says, and whatsoever you do in word or deed. First thing is in word. So we got to go out there and give these people the words, the righteous words. We ain't out there telling our people, hey, just put a couple of dollars in the collection plate, we're going to be all good. No, that's not what we're telling them, because that's not the truth. But we in word, we're actually telling them righteous words. Keep the laws, keep the statutes, keep the commandments for your good, for the nation's good. Because 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 people keeping the laws, that ain't good enough for the Most High God. This ain't no individual thing. This is a nation thing we're trying to do. Right. We're trying to build a nation. So you got us brothers and sisters trying to keep these laws. Well, that ain't enough, man. We need the whole nation. And that's why we cry aloud to the northern and the southern tribe, man. The northern and the southern kingdom. We got to get this thing back together, man. All these brothers out here up here shooting. Dominicans talking about, yeah, they not black, and that's how we supposed to do it, how the gang killing the black folk. Y'all don't even know. Y'all making yourself look retarded, man. We the same people, man. Right. Y'all don't even know that, man. But you won't pick up your Bible and read that. But you'll go pick up an AK and spray it at somebody else because their skin color different than yours. When you don't understand what the skin color is going into. But they won't pick that up and go hit a white boy with it. Sure. So we ain't touching that skin color. we ain't gonna mess with that skin color though. That's right, Doc. But we gonna show hit these monkeys. That's what they call us, monkeys. You got the audacity to call us monkeys, man. That's all right, because the Most High God, you're gonna have to give account for every word you talk, every idle word. Every idle word. So, in whatsoever you do in word and deed, read on that.
Do all in the name of the Messiah, Yahushua.
Do everything in the name of Christ, man. And that means if Christ did it, then we do it. Christ ain't out there telling them people, yeah, you can be a homosexual to make it to the kingdom. No, we out there telling you, guess what? Just because they dunk you in that water, in that baptism water, and you go down a wet homosexual, you come up a wet homosexual. That's what we telling you. No, we're not playing around it, man. You go down and kill in that water, you come up and kill in that water, man. That's right. You have to change your actions. You got to put forth action toward the truth, man. They said you will be saved by the washing of water by the word. That's this Bible, man. Read on now.
Giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
By who?
By him.
Okay, man. I'll praise. Let's go to Galatians 1 and 10. So just showing you, man, whatsoever you do in word or deeds, it give you the proper steps. It give you the guidelines of how to do this thing. You want to give the good word in righteousness, but then you want to follow up with the actions in righteousness, man. Come on, brothers and sisters. Let's start rehearsing these righteous acts so they can be speak louder for us. Because I'm telling you, what they always say, killers move in silence, huh? Them brothers out there be talking all that noise, you like, man, stop it, man. Heard it all before. But them real brothers out there about that light, man, we like, shoot, leave that brother alone. That brother ain't said nothing in 22 minutes. 22 whole minutes, that brother ain't said a word. Leave him alone, man.
Like the old Cadillac pimp.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you try to sneak up on somebody.
So you ain't even got to do that much talking if you let your actions speak, man. Right. If you let them see them free to swing and bang every day, if you let them know that you about your people every day, nah, bro, you know what? I ain't gonna argue with you, man. You got it. Man, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no problems. However y'all youngsters said today. Yeah, the smoke, it's up. No, it ain't up over here. It's down. Yo, it's up. No, it ain't up over here. I'm down. I'm chilling over here. It's up over there. You go get up with somebody else, but it's down over here, man. Let them show your action speak for you, man.
That's right.
That's what this is. Read this out.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 10. For do I now persuade men or God?
Man, that's a great question, man. That's a great question, brothers and sisters. Are we out here persuading men? Or are we trying to live for the Most High God? Am I out here trying to show actions for men's sake? Yeah, I pulled that pistol on that nigga ran like a mother. Oh, we out here trying to live for the Most High God, please God. Y'all pulled that scripture on that Negro boy, he ran like a mother. Because those scriptures gonna hit harder than them pistols. I promise you. So we gotta make sure that we doing. Read that again.
For do I now?
Who am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? Why am I doing this for? You already know them who, what, when, where, and why. They cold. Who I'm doing this for? I'm doing this for the Most High God.
That's right.
What I'm doing this for? I'm doing this for my people, for the kingdom, for a chance to get that one penny. Why? So I can make it to the pearly gates, man. So I can hear servant well done, man. You fought a good fight. That's what we about. Or we just throwing away 20 years of stardom and fame and a little money for eternal life. We got to know who we're doing this for, man. Read that again.
For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Yahushua.
Now he's saying, if I please men, how can I be a servant of the Most High, man? How can I be a servant of the Most High God if I'm pleasing men? Who am I doing this for? I'm doing these righteous acts for the Most High God to get to the kingdom, man. That's what we got to be. That's a great question, and we need to start asking ourselves, man. Let's go to Titus 1:16.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 16. They profess that they know God.
See, a lot of people talk that talk. They out there in church Sunday, Monday they in the strip club, making it rain. Make it rain, Trig, yeah. But Sunday, they in there, oh, it was the blood. Oh, I know it was the blood. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they in the strip, they in the gambling shack trying to get all the money, dice, whatever the case may be. Read that again.
Verse 10.
Yeah, Titus 3 and 3 and 16. I mean Titus
1 and 16. They profess that they know God.
So a lot of people claim they know the Most High God with their mouth, though. See, righteous acts speak louder than words. See, they profess they know God with their mouth, man. Sanctified field, we already know it. We ain't got to go into the Christianites anthem. You know, before church, I solemnly swear to tell a person when they ask me who am I, I'm a Christianite. I'm sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. This is they cut. They like talking about we in a cult. If every Christianite, I say the same thing. Oh, I'm sanctified, filled with the blood. Because they rehearsing it before church. Put your right hand over there. I solemnly swear. I solemnly swear to tell the people. So they do a lot of talking with their mouth. Read on, man.
But in works they deny him.
But in what?
In works they deny him.
Righteous acts speak louder than words. Righteous works speak way louder than words. See, that's what we're trying to tell our people to get out of. Stop trying to be on our God's side in words, but not in action. See, that makes us mad, man. Us as Hebrew Israelites, we get mad when somebody try to use our God. Then you playing with my God, man. Nah, you can't be over here talking about I'm a God. Yeah, God got me.
Right.
But you out here robbing a stick-up kid. Nah, God ain't got you with that, man. And the world thinking that that's what it is right now. See, the world ain't got so much into, oh yeah, I can just profess I know him. Words that I ain't got to show no works no more. Right. Or better yet, guess what? I'm already saved.
Right.
So it don't matter what I do. Now, and then we ask the Christian, well, since you already saved, you can go kill somebody. Huh? No, well then how are you saved?
Right.
It makes no sense. Come on, man. Insanity. Read that again.
They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him.
But in works they deny him, man. You gotta let your actions speak for you, man. It's time out for the talking. The mouth lip service is over. Right. My favorite thing out there on the street corners is I don't jam amigos. I like that walking high talking. Walk it how I talk it. Yeah, man, you got to start walking this thing how you talk it.
That's right.
You can't talk a good game and then your light ain't shining when it need to be shining. And that's all the time. But you gonna let your light shine in a lighted place? No, you got brothers out here that need that light to shine in front of them while they in darkness. Sin is darkness. So you need to let your light shine in that darkness. When everybody around you doing darkness, you need to be that light to spark somebody and say, man, well, I mean to ask you, bro, man, you know, you cool dude, man, I'll never see you tripping, man. What's that on your shirt, man? Boom, that spark up a conversation with you to guess what? Get them that word first.
Right.
Get them that righteous word. But then guess what? That righteous word turns into guess what? Your righteous action.
Mm-hmm.
You walk out your house every day. Brothers, hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, that boy real about it. He ain't playing. I'm not playing because I see the Bible what the Most High God say, man. And I want you to feel the same way like we tell brothers. I want you to win. Don't you want me to win? A lot of people don't even want you to win, man. That's the problem within our nation, man. Your own people don't want you to win. Crabs in a bucket. That's a problem. Read that one more time, man.
In its entirety.
Mm-hmm. That's crucial. We read that all night.
Titus 1, in verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him.
They don't know with them words though.
Being abominable.
Being what?
Abominable.
Because a lot of things that we do out here, brothers and sisters, y'all don't know, they are abominations. When you out here and you a girl and you trying to be a boy, that is an abomination. When you out here eating catfish and eating pork and lobster and shrimp, that is an abomination whether you know it or not. Oh, I can just pray over it. That's a lie. Stop letting Geno Green, these other pastors lie to you, man. Stop getting lies and let's get the truth. If the Bible say don't do it, then guess what? Don't do it, man. A lot of y'all don't know what's in the Bible. But show me in the Bible where it said we can't eat pork. Biggins let me say, oh, well, man, you know, I'm going to eat some pork.
That's right.
From the rooter to the tutor.
God ain't going to kill me for eating no pork. He killing us every day for eating pork.
That's right.
Big Mama Anchor's five grapefruits in diameter.
That's right.
5. Everybody granted. Y'all know it. Look at the Anchor. Cooking that pork. Not you, sis. Cooking that pork. Sis ain't eating pork. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, though. 8 times out of 10, yeah. For real, man. We got to understand what it is. Being abominable.
You talking about Big Mama now.
Yeah, big mom. Being abominable.
And disobedient.
And what?
Disobedient.
Our people are so disobedient, man. God tell you not to do it, you go do it anyway. Just like your mama told you, don't leave the house when I leave. When I get back, this room better be clean. The room ain't clean and you left. Dang, boy, you's a hard-headed Negro, ain't you? That's what the Most High God looking at like, well, y'all some old hard-headed Negroes. Like, I made you, I know it. But man, woo. Read on.
This is the scripture that Jeroboam, Captain Jeroboam and Captain Nehemiah should have had the other night because they hit that dude. Did you see the video?
Yeah, they hit him with all kind of scripture.
He even admitted to these things.
Yeah, he did.
And into every good work reprobate.
And then to every good work reprobate. And you done lost it. You just going into your own personal mind now. So you reprobated so much that you don't even know you're doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Your disobedience ain't even disobedience to you because you don't know it's disobedience. You ain't thinking you're in sin because you don't know what sin is.
That's right, Cap.
Sin is the transgression of the law. So that means you got to keep what? The law. And if you don't keep the law, then that's what? Sin. Come on, people. Let's go to 1 John 3 and 18, man.
1 John 3 and 18.
1 John chapter 3, verse 18. Yeah, we talk a good game, man. But these acts, these righteous actions will go speak louder than words, man. Time for the talk to get out of here, man.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 18.
Read.
My little children,
Uh-huh.
let us not love in word.
Then that's what?
Not love in words.
Nah, we love words.
let us not love in words.
So the Bible said, don't let us just love. Somebody speaking all that old good stuff to you, that good talk to you. And that's where a lot of our sisters go wrong. Negro talking that good talk. No, he ain't about that. Oh, well, he so sounding good to me. Well, he didn't take care of Cindy, baby. He didn't take care of Rachel, baby. But he said if he get me pregnant, he gonna take care of mine. Talking that good talk. And we just go on about loving it. Oh, man, yeah, he sure sounded good tonight. Ain't that the truth, Bob?
True, man.
Talking. That ain't, it say don't love that word, man. That word play go get you in trouble. Read on.
My little children, let us love in word.
Read that again.
My little children, let us not love in word.
Key word, let us not.
God.
Or what?
Neither in tongue.
Neither in what?
In tongue.
See, that mouth lip service is over for that. You don't go up there because the preacher up there sounding good, shucking and jiving, hitting you with the and the singing while he rapping preacher. I used to like that too. I used to like that. I used to tell people, yeah, that was nice. It was kind of nice rap to hit that. The third day, then you gotta win. Come on, I used to like that too. But that word in tongue, it's time out for that. That feel good, that's what that is. That feel good teaching. It's time out for that,
That's
man.
to get the line there.
That's right.
He died on a Friday.
Yeah,
And rose early Sunday morning.
I used to like that. But it's time out for that, man. Because the Bible tells us, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, man. But let's see what.
But in deed and in truth.
But in what?
Deed and in truth.
But in deed, but in actions,
Mm-hmm.
and if they actions proclaiming the truth. And we all know what is the truth, man. Somebody let me know what the truth is.
Psalm 119 and 142.
Somebody let me know the truth, man. Psalm 119 and 142. It's time for out for the playing the game. It said, but in deed, but in actions, and in truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That truth is keeping the law. That's it, man. See, a lot of times it's real easy. You can pass a Hebrew, the Most High God test easy. Because guess what the Most High God test is? It's gonna give you about 10 different questions, but it's gonna be probably 1 or 2 answers. So
right.
how do you love God? Let me guess. C, keep the commandments. Hey, you're right. Well, how do you please the Most High God? Let me see. C. Let me think about keeping the commandments. Oh, you're right. 8 out of 10 keeping the commandments. 10 out of 10 keeping the commandments. When you go into this Bible, your answer is gonna be keep the commandments. And not talking about it, but in deed and in truth. In deed and in truth, man. Let's go to Ezekiel 33 and 31. It's that Christianity cutter right here. I got this scripture in my Bible wrote down as Christianity killer. Bible on my page. I wish I could see that. Christianity killer. Y'all can't see it, but it's there. I promise.
21.
Ezekiel 33 and 31.
33 and 30.
This is a Christianity killer, boy. If this don't talk about that church, and like I say, people, we go against that church because that church got a lot of our people dumbfounded, blinded, man, by the truth, man. That's why our biggest problem lie in that church. That organ got our people thinking that they saved, man.
Right.
And once again, it used to sound real good to me, man. Play that organ and you go real deep on that thing. Shoot, man, you just rocking. You just find yourself rocking left and right. You forgot where you at. You feel good. And I think, oh, what am I doing? You done lost control of yourself.
Then when you leave the man, so you automatically gonna drop at you.
But it's time out for that, brothers and sisters.
All praise.
Ezekiel 33 and 31.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 31. And it reads, and they come as the people cometh.
And they come up to thee as the people come. Okay.
And they sit before thee as my people.
And they open up church house. They sit before in the pulpit. They sit as the children of God. They sit before him as followers of Christ, Christians, like they so call themselves. Christian means a follower of Christ. Read on.
And they hear thy word.
And they actually hear the words. This Christian starting out pretty good. How is this a Christianity killer? Let's keep reading. Is that right? I was just watching that last. Is that right? Let's see. Keep reading.
But they.
Hold on. What?
But they.
Oh, what?
But they.
What?
But they.
But. There go the problem. Right there. They come to me as the people coming. They sit before me as my people and they hear my words. But. What's the problem? But. Oh man, how can you get all that good in that one scripture and still get to a but? They come into me as my people. They hear the words, man. But what would I?
They will not do them.
But what?
They will not do them.
But what?
They will not do them.
But they just won't do it. Some pastors do preach a couple scriptures before they go into their little tirade and they little rant and they little jumping across the stage. I call it they little what they call it. I got my little thing. You got like some plan for the night. That's my little act right here. They little act for the night. Right. That's part of my little plan. You know what I'm saying? I call it their little plan.
Before they get on the good foot.
Before they get their little plan going, yeah. But they will not do them. Some preachers go to the scripture sometimes. Mm-hmm. A lot of Christians, you'll get cut up by a Christian if you ain't got the truth too. Israelites, right. Get rooted in this truth first before you try to go confound them. Because if they confound you, they go into, I won. I beat the Hebrew Israelite. Now you beat the Hebrew Israelite who was still a babe. But brother still getting that sincere milk. But you come up to these brothers, they got that meat. Watch you get choked out. Right. Mm-hmm. But they will not do them. So they hear the words. They sit before the congregation as the children of God do. They come unto me, but they won't do the words that the Most High give them. Just like when we out there on the street corners and we tell brothers and sisters, you cannot do certain things that you keep wanting to do. You can't do this. You can't do this. Well, who are you to tell me what I can't do? I'm just spoken for the Most High God. That's who I am. You want to know who I am? I'm an ambassador for Christ. 2 Corinthians 5:20. I speak for the Most High God. Oh, you must want the Most High God to get off his throne and come handle you himself. When he sent the prophets down here to give you that little grace. See, this is that grace period that you Christians call you living under. Mm-hmm. You're not living under grace. You're in a grace period. Because if they call you and say, we're going to give you to next week to pay your light bill, and you don't pay your light bill next week, they're cutting it off. You're going to move in with auntie and uncle, especially in the hot summer right now.
That's right.
But that grace period give you enough time to get your money up or get your borrow game up. Get your borrow game up or whatever and be able to pay that bill. That's what the Most High God doing. He giving y'all that grace period, giving us that grace period to get our act together. Because he said, I got something for you, brother. I got something for you, sister. But they just won't do it. They sit before you as the people do, but they just won't do it. Read on out.
For with their mouth they shew much love.
With their what?
With their mouth they shew much love.
With their mouth they shew much love. We got to talk. We talking about that. Righteous acts speak louder than words. With their mouth though, they speak all that. Yeah, they want to go into tongues and everything. Read on.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness.
But their heart go after their own pride, their own agenda. You just trying to do this to look good for Sister Timmy. Right. In the front row. Second row. Deacon in the front row. Sorry. You just trying to look good for Pastor Wife. She sent you a text say you looking good last Sunday. That's all that's going on in that church. Back and forth. Forth and back. Back, forth and forth. You just doing it to look good. You got your bow tie on with your nice little polka dots on them. Pick up your socks. You got the polka dot socks too. Oh man,
so nasty.
Hey, Pastor clean, ain't he? Clean. But you're doing it for your own covetousness. You're just trying to look nice for the congregation. You're not trying to give them the truth so that they can put forth the actions that they need to get to the pearly gates. Right. Not gate to, but gates. But you just trying to do it for your own game. Read on. No, we're going to keep reading this.
Verse 32. And lo, Thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Read that again.
They are unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant voice.
Oh man, Deacon Jones singing today. Oh, Deacon Jones got that voice. I can't wait. What he singing today?
I'm climbing the rough side of the mountain.
He's singing the rough side today. Man, Deacon Jones, I can't wait. I love me some Deacon Jones voice. Boy, I'm telling you, love me some Deacon Jones. Read on.
Thou can play well on an instrument.
They can't do what?
And can play well on an
Yeah,
instrument.
they play pretty well on the instrument, man. That
Boy,
keyboard,
is this a Christian killer?
ain't it, boy? Killing that organ, boy. One hand on it. Flip it over like you flipping a sandwich or something.
What do you say? Hey, nah.
Read on. Read on.
All right. Well, this is good. For they hear thy word, but they do them not.
But they what? They do them not. They hear the word, but they just won't do it, man. Actions, righteous actions. It's one thing to hear it, do it. You got to follow up. That's half the battle, brothers and sisters. What you gonna do? 50% for the Lord? You gonna be like, give him a bull mess offering? Or you gonna be like, hey, when I try to hear the words and do them, hear the words and behind come a righteous act. Go to Matthew 5:16. Yeah. We can keep going on that thing.
33 is the last one.
All right, go ahead.
All right. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
And the Bible very crafty too. It said when it comes to pass, and it put in parentheses, that lo, it will come.
It will come.
It's going to come.
And it's here now.
Read on.
Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
What book can prophesy like this, man? Name one book that can be over as many years old as this book is, man. You future prophecies like this, man. And when this come to pass, because it will come to pass, know that it was a prophet among you, man. We just trying to spread the good news, man. We just trying to tell y'all the truth.
Right.
That's it,
That's
man.
good right there.
Give me Matthew 5:16, man. Yeah, that's called Christianity killer, man.
Matthew 5:16. Yes, sir. Good scripture. Good scripture.
So we got to make sure, brothers and sisters, that we put in a situation and we say, oh, yeah, this God called me. Well, then you got to make sure that he calls you in the right direction, that you are in the right direction. Because if he called you, yeah, you answer that call. But you answer that call for righteousness, man. Don't answer that call for your own thoughts or your own love of the world, man. You do it to get the gain of the children back. You do it for the Most High God. You gotta let our light shine, brothers and sisters. Matthew 5:16. You gotta let our light shine, man.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
Let your what?
Let your light shine before men.
It said, let your light so shine before men. Like I said, you're not gonna put your light in a lighted area. You go put that light in the darkness area, in the dark area.
That's right.
Brothers out here in sin. Brothers don't know who they are. Brothers don't know that they're breaking the laws. You give them the laws by showing them the laws, by actions. Sooner or later, you walk past them brothers and sisters every day with their hair wrap on. She's like, with your beard up, Bible in your hand, backpack full of books. Sooner or later, somebody go pose a question. Man, what is this brother doing? That's right. You know, Israel knows him. That's right. Israel real knows him. So you ain't got to worry about that. They're going to ask you a question. Somebody said, man, ask that man. You know what? I'm going to ask you today, man. Say, bro, what did you got on your shirt, man? I've been wanting to ask you that all the time. Boom. An opportunity to give somebody the truth. Read it again.
Let your light so shine before men.
Read on.
They may see your good work.
That they may what?
See your good work.
Now they may hear your good work.
See your good work.
Actions, righteous actions. Let your light shine before men. How do you let your light shine before men? By letting them see your good works. Not letting them hear about it.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And do what?
Which is in heaven.
Romans 12:1. So going to some actions.
Do I need to go there?
What?
Romans.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Romans 12:1. We're going to action that we could be doing in this world. Like, this is our life. It's my life. I can do what I want to do. That's my life. Like, the Most High brought you in this world for you to just do anything or nothing. Right. No, the Most High gave you breath to try to win this day. To try to win this day. Let your spirit win over your flesh this day. Not for you to just do whatever the hell you think you want to do. We got to understand this, brothers and sisters. It's time for us to start giving our life to the Most High God. Not talking about it, but actually doing it, man. Read this out.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1.
Bring it out.
I beseech ye, therefore, my brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
That you do what?
Present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
That's one of the acts that we should be doing. Giving this life up, giving this body up to the Most High God. Walking in the midst of wolves, fringes on, not worried about it. See a brother out there, giving him the scripture. No matter, he would look like he just killed 4 people. Just got out the pen. Teardrops on his right and left eye. You present your body as a living sacrifice. And the Most High God will fight for you. You give your life to the Most High God, man, and he going to give you life abundantly, man. This is a righteous act right here that speak heavier, way heavier than words. Present your life a living sacrifice, man. Read on.
Holy and acceptable.
What?
Holy and acceptable.
Holy and acceptable, man. Holy and acceptable, man. Acceptable to the Most High God. Read on.
Unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service. What that reasonable service mean? That's the least you can do. I mean, shoot. I gave you life. I gave you a nice job and a car and children. Gave you a little money in your pocket. The least you can do is live your life for the Most High God. That's the least. That's the least.
Right in the next.
Come on, man. Reasonable. That's your reasonable. What is reasonable? At least. Damn, you can at least do that. Damn, you can at least give your life to the Most High God, who gave you life, who woke you up this morning. Even when you took that nap at 1 o'clock p.m., he woke you up that afternoon. Right. Didn't he? Because who's to know you going to get up, man, after that little old cat nap you want to take? Who's to know? We never know. You got to start thinking like that, brothers and sisters. That's your reasonable service, man. Let's go to Luke 6:46. Luke 6:46, man. Like I say, we get mad, man, when people try to use our God, man. Go around talking about, yeah, that's my God, and you ain't doing nothing he say. That makes us mad, man. Right. What, you trying to call my God a lie or something? You can't do that, man. And we ain't letting them make it. We got to come on with it. Read that.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 46.
Read.
And why call me, what? Selassie. And Salaki. Salakia. Me exactly with it. And why call ye me, Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
So why y'all going around talking with that lip service, talking about you know the Lord, but then when it comes out to actions, you do nothing that he say do. Christ was cutting these Pharisees up like, man, y'all show calling on me in the name of the Lord and all this here and there. But I tell you one thing to do, you can't do that one thing. I tell you, don't eat that pork, and you just can't stop going without them damn shitties, man. That's ridiculous, man. Why do we call him Lord, Lord? But then don't do the things he say. Yeah, Christ is even fed up with it. Was the so-called black man for sure. Why are you calling me Lord, man? And y'all are still doing whatever the hell you want to. Go call on somebody else. Right. And he fed up with it, man.
Bring it out.
These red letters. Right. Read on. I read 47.
Verse 47. Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my saying.
So first of all, we got to hear the saying. See, give us the guidelines on how to do this thing. Whosoever. Read on.
And do them.
And what?
And do it them.
And what?
And do it them.
So first you got to hear them, but then you got to put forth the actions toward doing them. Hear them is one thing. Eat it up, chew it up, gather it all in, soak it in like a sponge. But then when you squeeze that sponge, what to do? Let all that water go, right? Now you gotta put the action forth. When you letting that water out, you letting your light shine now. Squeezing that sponge, all that water coming out, that's that light. That should be that light that's shining. Hair wrap, fringes, beard. That's that light should be shining. Hear my sayings and do them. What?
I will show you to whom he is like.
Read on.
He is like a man which built an house and dig it deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it.
And what?
Could not shake it.
Why?
For it was founded upon a rock.
A good rock, man. It was founded upon a good foundation, man. This I'm gonna show you. If that person hear my words, soak it up like a sponge, then do it and let that light shine. That's like a man that built a house on a rock, man, with a great foundation, man. When the winds and the rains and the storm come, that house ain't doing no shaking. Because he built it on sturdy ground, man, on great foundation, which is the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Hearing it is one thing, man. You just hear the word and don't do it. Well, you ain't on sturdy. You ain't on a good rock foundation. You built yours on sand. Thinking you go get the same results out of a brother who heard it and done it. He built his on that rock. Now your big bad whoop that came and blew your house down. And you know with the 3 little pigs, because you got bacon, ham, and chitlins on the stove. So you know with the 3 little pigs, we'll come and blow your house down. But you on that sand. That brother on that rock, he got that oxtail, he got that steak, that rump roast. That's right. He ain't worried about a thing. Big bad wolf come look like a big sad wolf. For some reason, he just
baby lamb up in that thing.
Yeah, he got the lamb there.
Lamb chops.
Lambs on that laughing, back, going back. Yeah, brother, we on sturdy ground over here. We hearing and doing over here. What you talking about? Go over there.
That's right.
Go over there with the hearer, man. With the one that talk all that talk. Go over there to the talking man. He got the bacon. Pork over there. He got 3 little pigs over there. Let's go to Jeremiah 30 and 15, man. So that's sturdy ground when you hear and do. When you hear and let those righteous actions speak for you. Jeremiah 30 and 15.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 15. Why criest thou for thine affliction?
Why you crying? It's like he told Cain. What you counting this fair for? What you upset for? Why you got the SHIT face on you? What's wrong with that? What's up with you? Right now.
Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquities.
So we gotta understand, man. We out here doing this protest and we mad. We upset at the so-called white man and everything. We trying to do all this protesting and riding and stuff. Guess who did it to us? We did it to ourselves. See, a lot of times we got to look at it like that. Sometimes we got to be hard on ourselves. How hard is it for you to look that man in the mirror and tell that man in the mirror that he was wrong? See, you've been an Israelite, you go tell other people they right and they wrong. But how hard is it for you to look that man in the mirror, look him straight in the face, eye to eye, and say, you know what? You was wrong, man. That's hard for our people to do.
That's right.
That's very hard for our people to take initiative for their own actions, man. We're in these situations because of our own actions. Oh, I was good. I lived a good life. You didn't keep the commandments. Right. So shut up. Stop it. I didn't keep the commandments. Why am I here pouting? He said, why criest thou for my affliction? Why you crying? Why you up there upset? You didn't keep the commandments like I asked you to do. You in this situation because of you. You know. Thy sorrow
is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquities.
It say our sorrows is incurable for all the sin we done did. Your sorrow is incurable. You can't find a cure for this, doc. You say you can't. Tylenol ain't gonna do it. What? Aleve won't get it either. Baby aspirin won't get it either. Man, it's incurable. Incurable for what?
Because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee.
What did the Most High God say?
I have done these things unto thee.
So a lot of times, brothers and sisters, we got to look and see why things are happening. Because we didn't keep the commandments of the Most High God. Most High God said, I did it to you. Hey, don't trip. Don't got to try to blunt flame. We can point and blame Esau the white man all day long.
That's right.
But we got to blame ourselves for letting Esau the white man get up over us. Why? Because we didn't keep the commandments. We didn't come together as a nation of people. Yeah.
And you know what else too? Sometimes it's one of the biggest problems with, especially Israel. And this may be something that can help each and every one of us in here, is that we have to learn to be transparent and stop thinking that we're not being seen, because you're being seen by God. So what are you trying to hide for?
Oh yeah.
When you see that man in the mirror, like he said, you got to look that man dead in the eye. You know, so you got to be transparent with yourself. All right.
All right, let's go there. That's it. That's it. Okay. Go to Psalms 106 and 34. Psalms 106 and 34.
06 and 34.
We gotta understand who got us in this situation. Ourselves, our own actions. They weren't righteous actions. They were unrighteous actions that got us in this situation. And they didn't speak louder than the words. They were softer than the words. Heck, you weren't even doing the words. You weren't doing the unrighteous actions was even softer than the words. Read on. Read this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 34.
Read.
They did not destroy the nation, concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Oh, man, a lot of times, Most High God tell you, go kill that Edomite. Go kill all of them. Back in the day, we didn't do it. That's your problem. Now I'm gonna show you why I told you to kill them all.
That's good.
I'm gonna show you why I told you to kill them all. Because we now they finna get on top of you. They very crafty and sneaky, and now I'm gonna show you why I told you to kill them all. See, the Most High is in control of this thing. We got to stop trying to think for ourselves. He said they did not destroy the nations concerning who the Lord commanded them to. Read on.
But were mingled among them.
Oh, but
the heathens were mingled among them.
Oh, but were mingled among them. That's that first Maccabees 1 and 11. They just couldn't. They wanted to make a covenant with the heathen. They just couldn't live without that so-called white man. Why we got to do it to them? Why we got to do it? Why we got to kill them? Why? I mean, all of them not bad. Most of guys, I'm gonna show you why. And that's what they're doing now. And got up on us very high and put us in a very low state.
That's right.
A low state enough the way y'all out here riding and protesting. Read on.
And learned their works.
But they were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. Wait a minute. These can't be righteous works that they had that they learned. Because the heathen ain't got nothing righteous about them.
That's right.
So you learned the works of the heathen, therefore, you ain't showing no good works. Read on.
And they served their idols.
And they did what?
And served their idols.
Which were what?
Which were the...
I miss you like sugar and rice, man. Yes, sugar does go in rice. People stop it.
It sure do.
Stop it. Stop it. Read on, man.
Yes, sir.
37.
Yeah, they sacrificed their sons
Uh-huh.
and their daughters unto devils.
And we did nothing but sacrifice our own children to these devils.
Doing it even to this
This
day.
day. We done let this so-called white man and all these other nations live. Now we ain't did nothing but make it harder for our children and their children and their children. We don't understand what we're doing. If you're not following the guidelines that the Most High God set you up for, you set yourself up for failure. That's what we did. Read on.
And shed innocent blood.
And what?
And shed innocent blood.
Uh-huh.
Even the blood of their sons and their daughters,
Uh-huh.
whom they sacrificed unto idols of Canaan.
Even shed blood, their own blood. And we doing that today, to this day. Yeah, we killing our own selves. And people get mad when you put that up there on Facebook too. I've been seeing that. All right, we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about a white man killing an innocent black man and then he ain't going to jail. Well, hey, I'm talking about it all.
That's right.
I'm talking about these so-called Edomites on top of us when they shouldn't be because we broke God's laws. I'm talking about us killing us because we
Broke God's
tender,
laws.
because we broke God's laws. Tender brothers and sisters out here killing each other.
That's right.
Because they soft. We talking about it all. This all goes hand in hand. Yes, we know that we've been hoodwinked and bamboozled to hating each other. Yes, we were programmed to hate each other. But damn, when do we go unplug the matrix?
Right.
I mean, damn, when do we go unplug it?
That's right. It's good.
Damn, unplug it. Let it go.
Right.
Red and blue, light skin and dark skin,
Right.
tall and short, baby mama, and stop it. When we go unplug it, man, it makes no sense for us to keep going down the same road and then go do the same thing again. Unrighteous acts. No justice, no peace. F these racist police. Go right back down the same road. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, looking for different results. We're doing it to ourselves, man. Read on that.
And the land was polluted with blood.
And the land was polluted with blood. Now the whole land, it's all polluted now. This land ain't worth a nothing right now, man. Blood everywhere you go. You step to the left, homosexuals and faggots. You step to the right, dope fiends and crack addicts and Negro selling drugs to our own people. You step to the back, Hispanics hating on their own people who don't even know that the blacks are their people. The so-called blacks are their people too. You step to the front, baby mama, baby daddy. Oh, that she gonna have my baby daddy? We stupid stuff, man. The whole world is defiled with blood. The whole world is upside down. Because we don't want to keep God's laws. We don't want to rehearse righteous acts. We want to do what the heathen did. We want to do whatever the heathen did. Yeah, that's cool. Christmas, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Easter, cool. Ain't no problem. Hey. Birthday, my day. Don't tell me nothing. Pin that dollar on me and get on about your business. Ourselves, man. Read on.
Thus were they defiled with their own work.
With their own what?
Works.
With their own works. You were defiled with your own works. There wasn't righteous acts and works. Them were your own personal works. Your personal gain. You celebrate your birthday so you can get some shoes. So a nigga can go buy you a free meal that night.
Right.
So you can post it on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, look what this nigga about me.
Right.
Yeah, he took you to he took you to McDonald's and he took me to Papa Dough. Come on, man. Read on now.
And went a whoring with their own invention.
Like I say, the Most High God, he'll call you a hoe in a minute. Hey, the shoe fit word. Bunch of whores. You out here a horn.
Don't hesitate with that
Man,
thing.
you out here straight horn, man. You going to that God? You doing what that nation wants you to do? You think you're an African? You want to do pagan Christmas with the white man?
Think you're a Muslim?
You think you're a Muslim? You see a shirt ass anything. You kissing a cobblestone, want to kiss a rock?
A dumb rock.
Y'all just out here straight horn. We out here straight horn. That's what he said.
Bring it out.
Not my word. This is Most High God words, man. And I was part of that horn too. But now it's trying to get up out of them ways, man.
That's right.
What they always say, you can't turn the horn to a housewife? Shit, we finna show you.
We're gonna show you.
I'm finna show you. Watch the Israelites show you. We finna turn from them whores ways, man. We finna stop going all these other directions, man.
That's right.
We finna come back to our king, our husband in this Bible, man.
That's right.
Yeah, we gonna show you.
That's right.
Go turn this hoe into a housewife, yeah. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to think, man. Spiritual minded. This ain't no carnal minded. Shouldn't be on this page if you're carnal minded. Get the carnal minded out your mouth, man, out your mind. Spiritually, yeah. You gonna turn this hoe into a housewife, man. Right. Read on.
Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled.
Oh, killing George Floyd. Read again.
Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled.
Oh, kill Sandra Bland. Read on.
Therefore was the Lord wrath. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled.
Oh, he killed a 12-year-old Tamir Rice. Read.
Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled.
Man, he choked out Eric Gardner. Read.
Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled.
And the next so-called black man, and the next black sister, and the next so-called black man, and the next so-called black sister. Until we change these acts to righteous acts, man. Right. Until we get back to the righteous acts, man, that speak louder than words. More he care about you holding a sign, talking about no justice, no peace. He could care less about that. You think he care about you putting a sign of BLM, Black Lives Matter, Negro? You ain't black.
Bring it out, Doc.
You probably got on black boots. Eyebrows probably black. Facial hair probably black, but you ain't black. The Most High ain't hearing that. That's the name that your slave master gave you. That's a proverb and a byword, man.
That's right. That's right.
You got to repent as an Israelite. Black lives matter. No, they don't. Israelite lives matter,
That's
man.
right.
Ain't no black lives matter. We not black. We just not, brothers and sisters. Let's go to Sirach 33 and 14. I do got them fucked, my bad. Sirach 33 and 14.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 14.
Read.
Good is set against evil, and life against death.
So evil. This is how it's always been set up, brothers and sisters. Good has always been set against evil. Just like you look at your movies. You got the good guys versus the bad guys. You can put it in wrestling terms. You got the good wrestlers versus the bad wrestlers. It's always been set up like this. Where y'all think they get this from? This is from the Most High God. Good is set against evil and what?
And life against death.
So it's good set against evil, life set against death. So good is life. Evil is death, man.
Right.
Easy to put together.
So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
So it's the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So why are we out here protesting with these Edomites? Why are we out here protesting with the white man?
All right,
if good was set against evil,
all right now,
and we supposed to be on different sides of the ball game, it's always been a perpetual hatred towards us, and this thing ain't never changed then, and it's never gonna change now. Why are we protesting with these evil enemies, these evil people? Because good, let's see who good is. Go to Romans 7:12. You go, all right, we know real quick. Good set against evil. Let's see who good is. Romans 7:12.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 12.
Read.
Wherefore, the law is holy.
The law is holy.
And the commandments is holy.
And the commandments holy.
And just.
And what?
And good.
And what?
And good.
So good is the laws, right?
That's right.
Good set against evil, right?
That's right.
Who was the laws given to?
It was given to Israel.
Let's go to Psalm 147:19. Let's break this thing down then. If good is set against evil, good is the laws, the commandments. Who were the laws and the commandments given to? Let's see who on the good side, and let's see who on the evil side. Read that out. 147:19, my bad.
147, Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
So he showed his word to Jacob. He gave us the statutes and the judgments into Israel. Read on.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
He had not dealt so with any nation like he dealt with the Israelites. Read on.
And as far as his judgment, they have not known them.
Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord.
So good is set against evil. Good is the keeping of the commandments. The commandments were given to the Israelites, and he said we got to break something up. We got so-called black folk and so-called white folk and Chinese and all kind of nations out there. No justice, no peace. Getting in on this thing. Getting in, trying to get in where they don't fit in. You don't fit in over here. Good is set against evil. Let's go to Malachi 1:1. Let's get some context on who this evil is though. Just a couple pieces show a little evil. Because we remember Sirach say good is set against evil peace, and we over there right on their hands on their neck. Hey, take a picture with me in my evil hands. Take a picture with me and my evil boys. Good is set against evil. It's the keeping the commandments. The commandments were given to the Israelites. That's the good. We are the good, man, if we keep the commandments. Read on now. Let's see what evil is.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel.
To who?
To Israel.
All right.
By Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
You know, we pose that question, man. Did the Lord really love us? Yeah, this chastisement, man.
All this here.
All this hell we're going through is chastisement. He say he chastisement we love. So you better be glad you're going through a little something. Read on.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord?
Esau was Jacob's brother, wasn't it? Why you questioning me? You talking about why you questioning me? Esau was Jacob's brother, but let's see what I got to say about them.
Yet I love Jacob. And I hated Esau.
So Esau did what?
I loved Jacob and hated Esau.
Yeah, but I hated Esau. Read on.
And laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness.
For the dragon of the wilderness. Esau laid his waste for the dragon of the wilderness, man. Say he hated Esau. Sound like they got some evil in them.
It showed up.
But the Most High God to say he hated a certain nation of people, they got some evil in them, man.
Boy, they got some wicked evil.
Let's go to 1 John 3:11.
1 John 3:11.
Go get some of this evil, man. Show y'all. You gotta break that thing up. Y'all out there with the enemy, man. Shooting shots with the enemy.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 11.
Read. I like this scripture right here, man. I love this scripture.
For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another.
Oh, love everybody. God loves everybody. That's damn love.
Love one another.
Read on.
Not as Cain.
Not as who?
Cain.
Not as Cain. So love one another, our own nation of people, but not as Cain. Cain had the spirit of Esau in him. Cain killed his brother because of his jealousy. Read on.
Who was of that wicked one?
Who was of that what?
Wicked one.
Who was of that wicked one? Read on.
Who slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him?
Why?
Because his own works.
Because his what?
His own works.
They couldn't have been righteous acts if he slew his brother. Because we know loving our brothers is what we supposed to do. He slew his brother. Them were not righteous acts.
That's
Read
right.
that again.
Because his own works.
His own works were what?
Evil.
They were what?
Evil.
Good was set against who? Evil.
Evil.
Good was set against who?
Evil.
Good was set against evil. Cain had the spirit of Esau in him. He killed his brother because of his own works. He was evil. Who out there killing us in these streets, man? Who are we getting shot down by?
Our enemy.
We getting shot down by them same ones, man. That's right. Let's go to Jude 1:11, man.
And his brother's righteousness.
That's right. Bring that out.
Where are we going now? Jude.
Read that again. Because of it, my bad. I showed.
That's all right. I got you back. I got
read
you
that
back.
again.
All right.
Because
let me find it again.
Because his own works.
Maybe lose that thing.
You good. Glad you brought that out. Great point.
All right.
What verse was it?
Because 12.
12. Okay, yeah, I'm up too high.
Because his own works were evil,
Because his own works were evil. Right on. Read on.
and his brother's righteousness.
And his brother's works were righteous. See, we out there doing righteous things, man. Trying to wake up our people. But that evil will come out there trying to do some old evil stuff, man. But because of our word, because they know we got the righteousness behind us, we got the laws, we're able to do the laws were given to us, that they always gonna have a problem with that. They always gonna have evil and try to stop you. That's what we tell our brothers and sisters. Get away from them devils, man, them dogs. Because they ain't doing nothing but try to put you in a deeper hole that you think you're in. They ain't doing nothing but plotting and scheming a way to try to get you deeper than what you are.
Yeah, that's right.
Give me Jude 1:11.
And get away from the scary brothers as well.
Yeah, for real. And shit, start taking you a leash out there. You downtown, start taking you a leash out there, man.
Yeah.
See a so-called white person walking around by themselves, call a pound on them, man. That's a stray dog, man. That's a stray dog, man.
They have to bring that
Get
dog
that leash,
paddy
man.
wagon.
Get that leash on them, man. Stop letting these people walk around us like this freely, man, before they bite you, man.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 11.
Read.
Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain.
They did what?
Went in the way of Cain.
They went in the way of Cain, man. Woe unto them. They went into the way of Cain. Destruction for them type of people who got that Cain spirit on them. Who got that Cain spirit on them? Esau, they killing their own. We had the brotherly covenant, but they broke that long time ago when they were straight killing us. Read on.
Ran greedily after the arrow of Balaam.
They ran greedily. They wanted to go straight to the devil works, man.
For reward.
They looking for the devil to get them their reward. They gonna live by the gun. They say they gonna die by the gun. Oh shoot, we ain't got in trouble yet. Shoot, ain't never like 1 or 2 cops been really found guilty. Shit, we good. We good. Read on.
And perish in the gainsaying of Kor.
Man, and perish in the gainsaying of Kor, man. Israelites, man. Let's go to Revelation 12:9. Revelation 12:9. Yeah.
These are SABBATH.
They do, man.
Revelation
12:9.
Golly, boy, that's some good stuff.
Just showing you, man. Showing you that the so-called white man, Malachi 1:1, he said, man, that wicked one, man, the word of wickedness. Wickedness is evil. The one, not the love everybody, not as Cain, who killed his brother. He said they woe unto the ones that had that Cain spirit on them, man. Read on. Read 12:9 Revelation.
This book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9.
Oh, he's calling the white man the devil. Read.
And the great dragon.
And what?
And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent.
That who?
That old
serpent. That same serpent that was before time. That same serpent back in Genesis, man. That same spirit. Read on.
Called the devil.
Called who?
The devil.
Called the devil. Esau is that devil. Read on.
And Satan. Which deceived the whole world.
Who is the biggest deceiver on this planet?
Esau.
Got you thinking that our God is a so-called white man when a white man been killing us for over 400 years. How is our God a so-called white man and the so-called white man ain't never loved us? Oh, but show them love. Love them. Yeah, love them. They ain't never cared about you. Ain't never even gave a dime or dollar to even
bring that
think
thing
about how you felt.
Yes.
But Christ is a so-called white man. Stop it. Which deceiveth the whole world. Read on.
Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth. And his angels were cast out with him.
So they here right now. You know, when he fell from heaven, he came and so did his angels, man. But they all part of the Most High God's plan. Because are you going to let the devil hinder you? Or are you going to let that devil provoke you into doing some mess? Or are you going to gird up your loins or gird up your skirts, sisters? Or you going to gird up your loins or gird up your skirts and put on that armor of God, the whole armor. See, the whole armor is the word and the actions. The whole armor is doing and listening. Listen. Matthew 11:2. Matthew 11:2.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 2. Now when John had heard in the prison the work of Christ.
Hold on, stop right there. It's John the Baptist. You know, they put us all into prison holes. A lot of our prophets went into the prison, man. Back and forth in them things. So John said when he heard in prison the works, he heard about the works of Christ. Righteous acts speak louder than words. So he heard about the works. Read on.
He sent 2 of his disciples and said unto him, Art thou he that should come, or do we look for another?
All right. So John the Baptist said, hold on, let's see what Christ said.
Yahweh answered and said unto him, to them, Go and show John again the things which that ye do hear and see.
What did he say?
Go and show John.
Go and show John. Action, show John. Read on.
Again.
What?
Again.
Again. If these actions weren't enough, I'm gonna give you some more actions again. Right. Healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, feeding those that were home. Read on. Now.
Those things which ye do hear and see.
So he said, go show him what he heard about and what he seen. See, it's one thing to hear it, but it's another thing to show action for him to see it. He said, go show him what he heard. He in prison. He said he heard about it, huh? Well, go show him the good works. Because Israel always, what do we desire?
A sign.
A sign.
Right. Got to have it.
We want a sign. Boy, show me.
That's right.
Show me. He said, okay, go again and show him the works, man, that he heard. Because that's half of the battle, him hearing it. He needs to see the works now. Read on.
The blind receive their sight.
And these were the works. The what?
The blind receive their sight. And the lame walk. And the leper are cleansed. And the deaf hear. And the dead are raised up. And the poor have the gospel preached to them.
Man, sound like some miracles and some wonders to me, right?
Deluxe.
Just saying, about miracles, about wonders. Here we go.
And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
Because you can't be offended in the Most High God. We got to stand proud and boldly, man. Isaiah 45:17, man, should not be ashamed nor confounded. Just that word without end right now, you can't be offended. Ain't no time to be offended about it. We ought to be pleased and happy at the Most High showing these works to us, that he's showing these works to us. Isaiah 55:11. That's it I want. Just want to show y'all, man, John the Baptist, man, he said he heard about it. Christ said, well, since he heard, go show him again. He heard about the works, then they go show it to him again. We got to see these actions, man. People need to see these actions that you talking about. Okay, you talking about it, but are you following up on it and showing them the action? They need to see this. Isaiah 55:11.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
He said his word won't return unto him void. The Most High said these words that I spit out to you, they're not going to return to me void. Read on.
But it shall accomplish that which I please. And it shall prosper, I'm sorry, in the things whereto I send it.
So think about this. Christ saying, my word won't go void that I send out there. He said it's going to come back and prosper. Because he sent his word to us, and now what are we doing? We fringed up, like we gather with like-minded brothers and sisters, like we birds on our face, like we reading the Bible actually right now for real, like he said, my word ain't gonna go void. He said, shoot, it's gonna accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. Ain't we doing it right now? It's getting accomplished. So even though we think that we ain't big in number, the Most High God said he don't need all the numbers. He gonna have that number set. But he said, my word ain't going void. You can best believe that. Because them Israelites in Utah waking up. Them Israelites in California waking up. Them Israelites in Dallas, Texas, they waking up. Them Israelites in Oklahoma waking up, man. Them Israelites in North Dakota and North Carolina and Florida, they working up, man. And it might not be a lot of them, but it's enough to the Most High God, man. He said, this go get accomplished what I desire. What I sent out there to get, you best believe my word ain't coming back void, man. Because those are actions that we pulled out. When the Most High God said his word won't come back, we showed actions toward his word. Because guess what? We teaching the Bible. We reading the Bible. We trying to build nations and families now. We trying to do according to what the Bible told us to do, his word. Therefore, we are committing actions toward his word. He says, go accomplish what I sent out for, man. And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. That thing is you, brothers and sisters, you Israelites, man.
And he get the prosperity out of it.
That's cold. I saw that scripture, man. I said, man, that's right. His word will not go void, boy, because we waking up right now all across the world, man. Right. Ezekiel 24 and 14.
Ezekiel 24 and 14.
Yes, sir.
Gonna make me happy.
You want 25 and 14?
34.
I'm gonna say I like 25.
That 34 is my thing. I love that. All right. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, verse 15. Also, the word of the Lord.
14.
14. Salakia.
Great. That word is getting accomplished, ain't it? I'm praising. I had to go and say, that's great. That's exactly right. I'm praising. Read on.
I, the Lord, have spoken it. It shall come to pass.
I spoke it. It's going to come to pass. Read on.
And I repent. No, I will do it.
You said what?
I will do it. I will not go back. Neither will I spare.
Listen, I ain't going back on my word. I ain't going to spare what I told you. I ain't going to spare. Oh, you tried. It ain't good enough. Oh, you was talking about waking up tomorrow, doing the truth and the commandment tomorrow. Nah, I ain't going to work. He said, I ain't going back. He said, neither will I spare. Now, he not sparing us, brothers and sisters. He coming back with a vengeance, man. Read on.
Neither will I repent according to thy ways.
He said, I ain't going to repent on this thing. Most I said, if I said it, I meant it. It's going to be. It's like in the last scripture. He said, my word ain't going out void. Read on.
And according to thy doings.
According to thy what?
Doings.
What?
Doings.
According to thy actions, thy work. Read on.
Shall they judge thee? Said the Lord Yahweh.
And he said, you going to be judged off them actions. That's why we got to make sure we do righteous actions, because he said he going to judge us off them righteous actions, man. Read James. Let's go to James. We're going to get out of here. James 2 and 20. Book of James, chapter 2, verse 20.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 20.
Read.
But it will thou know.
Read that again.
But what? Salakia. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead. You can do all that talking you want, sanctify, filled with the Holy Ghost, I believe. But if you're not putting forth them actions, that work is dead. They go hand in hand. They are two, they are one. If they are two, they are one. They try to be that two, but they are one. One and two together. One and two, they two, but they one. They go together, hand in hand. Read on.
Two and 20. Yeah.
Go to 21.
21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works?
Now, what did Abraham do that justified him to show action and not just talk? What did he do?
He sacrificed.
Who did he sacrifice?
His son.
He went to sacrifice his son. Most High told him, go sacrifice your son. And did he turn his words? No. He showed forth actions. What you got?
So he was obedient, and it was imputed as righteousness.
That's right. That's a great point. That obedience was righteousness to the Most High God.
That's right.
He didn't say, no, not my only son, Lord. Right. No, not Isaac. No. I love Isaac. Then Isaac say, Lord, Father, we spent a sacrifice, but Where's the sacrifice?
Where that thing at?
We come over the sacrifice, didn't we? Well, I don't see no gold, no lamb. I don't see nothing. Abraham told him, man, the Lord go give us the sacrifice, man. Isaac didn't turn his word, didn't turn his head. Abraham was justified by his works, man, by the actions that he put forth. He didn't say, oh, yeah, Lord, yeah, we're going to go up there. Yeah, you say you want Isaac up there? All right, yeah. Lord didn't say, damn, where you at, Abraham? Me and Isaac, we on our way. You know, we stopped by, got a little taco or something, you know, a little lamb chop. You know, we on our way. Lord called him, where you at, though? You know, we had a little problem, you know, a little stump. Big rock over here. We had to go around. But yeah, we love you, Lord. We on our way. Yeah, we got you. We coming, big fella. Got you. Went straight there and showed his action, man. Read on.
When he had offered Isaac, his son, upon the altar.
When he did what?
Offered his son Isaac upon the altar.
Read on. His works, man.
Seest thou how faith wrote with his works, and by works was faith made perfect.
Read that again.
All right. Seest thou how faith wrote with his works, and by works was faith made perfect.
And by works was faith made perfect. You can talk a good game, but let your righteous acts be your mouthpiece. Let your walk and your actions be your mouthpiece. Let that be your talk. Like we say, walk it like you're talking. Let your walk be your talk. You ain't got a mouthful service us, man. Let that walk be your talk. 1 Samuel 2 and 3.
1 Samuel 2 and 3.
Well, no, appreciate we all know this one sometimes. We almost out of Israel, man.
It's the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
Read that again.
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
So talk no more, man, with all that proudness that our brothers and sisters got in their mouth, man. Sanctify fear and all that, man. Stop all that talking, man.
Right.
Stop talking proud, because we ain't, evidently you ain't doing too much of nothing. Because we in the same situation we in 400, 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, man. So stop talking all that proud stuff, man. Like you doing something. We ain't doing nothing. But we in the same hole we've been in because we didn't keep the commandment. Talk no more seated proudly, man. Read on.
Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
I know the Lord. I got a personal relationship with him. What's the favorite flower? Does that matter? Shut up.
Right.
That's what the scripture say. Well, just shut up. Talk no more, seated proudly. Shut up. I don't want to hear all that mess, man. All that talk you got to talk to me about. Let me see your actions, man. Read on.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
For the Lord is what?
A God of
So
knowledge.
you can do all that talking. But the Most High God know what it is. Who you think you fooling? Who you thinking you out gabbing? Don't you know the Most High gave a lot of these Israelites the gift of gab? If it's one thing we can do, we can talk.
Talk that thing.
Well, we go talk. Well, we go talk it out.
Yes, sir.
So who you trying to gab? Because he a God of knowledge. So you surely ain't trying to gab the Most High God. Or you trying to gab us? When he gave us the gift of gab? How long we been in the club? About 2 hours. Come on, gab. The gift of gab, man. Stop it. And let not arrogancy come out your mouth, man. We too arrogant. We too arrogant out here, man, to be in the same predicament we in. To be in the same situation we in. Read on.
And by him, actions are weighed.
By him, what?
Actions are weighed.
What away?
Actions.
Or way. Righteous actions, man. You better make sure that when he weighing these actions, they righteous actions. Because like I said, Matthew 12 and 36, you go give account for every idle word action you do. So you better make sure that you got you some righteous actions in between it. Right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14.
Ecclesiastes 13.
Ecclesiastes 12
12
and 14.
and 14.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14.
I got that poem.
I got you.
12.
I heard you.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 14.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, for God shall bring every work unto judgment.
He shall bring what?
Every work into
That's
judgment.
why we want to make sure that we put righteous works and actions out there, because every work will get put in judgment. So you want to try to win with these righteous acts. Let them be your talk. Read on.
With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil, brothers and sisters. They hit me for myself. I better get these righteous acts going, because whether it's good or evil, the Most High go reveal it. So who am I trying to fool? Who am I trying to hide? I better stop it, and we better stop it as well, man, as Israel, man. Read on.
I can't go no further.
That was it.
That was last.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. My bad, because
If I go any further, it'd be out the book of Nathaniel.
and we don't want that.
We don't want that.
Revelation 20 and 13. We ain't doing this.
Revelation 20 and 13. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 20, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
And the sea gave up the dead,
Yep.
which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead, which were in them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were judged, every man according to their works.
And they were what?
Judged, every man according to his works.
So he said the sea gave up the dead. Yeah, you died in that fish, that whale ate you up, that shark ate you in that water. Guess what? When it's time for judgment day, the Most High God will bring that man up. Hey, give me that. Give me that whale. Give me that. Because he finna get judged. And he finna get judged according to his or her works. So make sure you got them righteous judgments, them righteous acts, man. Because those that we getting judged off our work, our actions. So make sure you put a little, and I say a lot, not a little. You got to put a lot of seasoning in that thing, man. A lot of actions, man, towards our works, man. Righteous actions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out of here with this law, man. Leviticus 20 and 7. Like we say, man, righteous acts, man. Not out there protesting, not out there Black Lives Matter and all that there, but doing what the Most High God told you to do, commanded you to do. Be a light to the blind, man. Be a guide. Don't lead the blind into the blind. Don't be the blind leading the blind into the blind.
That's right.
You can't do that. We tired of these pastors leading our people into that pit.
That's right.
That's what they're doing. But work on you some righteous acts, man. Get in this Bible. Read and read some more. And get some understanding, man. Do the commandments. Those are righteous acts. Get this law. We always say a law. We're going to get this Deuteronomy 20 and 7.
This is the law of the Most High. Leviticus 20, verse 7.
Read.
Sanctify yourselves. Therefore.
It says, sanctify yourselves, therefore. Set apart yourselves, man. Read on.
And be ye holy.
And do what?
And be ye holy.
And be ye holy. Separate. You so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're a separate people, man. Get away from them people and white folk out there, Black Lives Matter and protesting. You separate. You're not them people. They hate your guts. Sorry to tell you. Sorry for you. Be ye holy. Read on.
For I am the Lord, your God.
I'm the Lord, everybody God.
Your God.
This is to Israel. For Israel, by Israel. Fubu, man.
That's
For us,
right.
by us, man.
That's right.
And with that, we got anything out? And that we say shalom.
Shalom.
All praise to the Most High, man. We thank y'all for subscribe to that page, man. If you sent money to the GoFundMe, man, the CashApp, thank you so much. That money is greatly appreciated. And we are trying to get to cities and states all across this world to push this truth, man. So much for that, man. Like I say, keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, my phone being that one. You stop it.
Stop it.
You know when you see something brought to my mind.
What?